Number 77, DET. At center, 7 foot, number 21, At guard, 6'3", number 0, At the power forward position, 6'11", number 51, MP. The head coach for the Philadelphia 76ers is Nick Nurse. Make some noise for your Philadelphia 76ers.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The wing pair we'll see going is going to be Ivy and Thompson. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. And it's Cunningham in at the point. And for the 76ers, in the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. MP out there with Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the point court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Now, here's MP. Embiid finds MP. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Maxey outside. Rebound by the Pistons, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense, or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Now, here's Maxey. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. And Tyrese Maxey with the 3. Maxey's got the first 3 points tonight for Philadelphia. Cunningham outside. Makes it off the glass.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here's Maxey outside. By 76ers, another 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Shot clock at 5. Duran the pass to Ivy. From the arc. MP grabs the miss. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
And here's Harris from the arc. And the rejection by MP. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Duran sets the screen for Ivy.
And you know what, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? Huh? What a group. You look at MP all season long. He has proven again and again that he is the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Yeah, at this point, he has separated himself from the pack. I don't know what more he could have done this year. It's been one amazing performance after another.
And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, well, they are engaged. And they'll send it to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
You should know a young guy like MP is looking to send that shot all the way into the crowd.
Ivy on the wing. Last time out, he had 44 points.
They're struggling to knock down those threes here in the early going.
And the first shot of the night for him, missing. MP kicks to Oubre. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. MP passes to Maxey. 5 to shoot. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so the timeout here by J.D. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Jaden Ivey. Here's Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Defense comes at Harris hard inside, but he is physical right back. If you hit first, it hurts less.
MP kicks to Maxey. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Greg, not many games remain in the season, and the posturing beginning for these teams as they jostle for postseason positioning.
Yeah, this is the time to give full effort and to really communicate. When the pressure rises, teams can either gel together or fall apart.
And he makes all three.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
To the left wing. MP with a screen on Ivy. Edgecombe, no good. Pistons trail by 6. Pass to Cunningham. Harris setting the pick for Cunningham. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the dunk by MP.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
Now, here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. Thompson, left side. Out to Harris. Back to Thompson. Great D that time from Oubre.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Pass to Edgecombe. And stolen by Ivy. And now Ivy running the floor all by himself. Plays it in off the breakaway.
Wow, Ivy just takes off. That high-effort transition play, that's what will make him an asset moving forward.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 11. MP against Harris. And a wide open look for MP. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Back to Cunningham. Thompson outside. Duran with the screen on Maxey. Cunningham. Rebound by the 76ers.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. Offline with his three. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that one drops. Harris has got his second bucket of the night.
And this is why you get Harris the rock inside. They can trust his judgment down there.
And MP throws it down hard.
Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Pistons trail by 8. Thompson outside. Ivy kicks to Harris. Offensive rebound. Shots good by Duren.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And the basket by MP.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Maxey against Cunningham. Over Maxey. Cunningham's shot is off.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
On the wing, MP. 6 for 6. He's hit the miss from the field.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Greg, we know something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. George comes in for Oubre. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Edgecombe. Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. Robinson comes in for Jaden Ivey. Now George, following the three-point attempt by Cade Cunningham. George dishes to MP. Back to George. 6 to shoot. MP finds George for the three. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the 76ers lead by 14. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Out to Harris to stop the run. Here's Duren. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to Grimes. 76ers moving the ball around. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Here's Cunningham. 20 points for him last game against Minnesota. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Drummond. He has yet to score. Maxey against Cunningham. The three from MP. Another three for Philadelphia.
You like to see the young confidence from MP. Just fires right back with an answer of 3.
Cunningham outside. Harris inside. Covered by MP. And they're able to recover. Goes back up. Will not go. This is off the front eye.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Harris outside. Duran sets the screen for Harris. Inside. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Sinks the triple. MP's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
MP getting it done for Philadelphia. And the blocks just kept on coming for him. He's playing some fantastic D. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
We've got Quentin Grimes. Paul George is out there with MP. Then there's Maxey. And it's Bona in at the center position. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Lanier, the pass to Robinson. Here's Lanier. Fires the three, and it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And the plan going into last season for the Sixers, Richard, was win now around their veterans. But now they have some great younger talent, too.
And with the help of Embiid and Paul George, a change to the younger players is not a bad idea, but it's still a tough decision.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Outside Robinson. Detroit, no good that time either. The 76ers leading by 23. MP kicks to Maxey. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Maxey's got 13 points.
Now that's confidence right there. This is when you know Maxey is feeling it.
Pass to Reed. Deep 2 from Robinson. Rebound by the 76ers. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's George. And it's Reed pulling it down. For Detroit, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Here's Holland, covered by MP. Over MP, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Lanier, the pass to Robinson. Here's Lanier. Here's Stewart. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
MP kicks to Maxey. Puts up a 3. Outside, George. Picked him clean. To end the drought. Lanier, no good. And so, MP will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Jared McCain's checked in for the 76ers.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Shoots the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Ivy kicks to Robinson. Thompson for the triple. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. It's game one of a three-game road trip. Pass to McCain. The three. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. And, well, Detroit shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Thompson outside. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for the 76ers. And a switcher also for Detroit. Harris is checked in for Duncan Robinson. Out to Harris. There's the triple. And McCain pulls it down.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And he gets it to go.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding him and feeding him.
Cunningham right side. In the corner, it's Harris. Off target with his three.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Out to the wing. Screen by MP. That one falls.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And once Cunningham gets a head start, watch out.
At the elbow, Edgecombe. George looking around. MP right side. And Paul George gets the three. George has got 6 in the quarter.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Pass to Ivy. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. To the inside, Bona, and he converts the layup. Bona's got his third bucket of the night.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 9 points.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. McCain finds MP. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. MP with a screen on Thompson. No problems knocking that one down. 15 points in the game.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, the Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason, I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Back to you.
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report. Pass to Edgecombe. The three from MP. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And, well, Detroit shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Here's Harris, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to... And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay,
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
From past the arc, Cunningham's shot is off. Cunningham's gone 3 of 9 shooting. Nobody near George. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. George has got 18 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off on the time?
Philadelphia shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. Here's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Pass to Edgecombe. Over Ivy. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin, on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
Ivy finds Harris. The tray. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Cunningham on the wing. Over Edgecombe. Cunningham's shot is off. For the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Nailed from three-point land. McCain's got his second basket of the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Harris dishes to Cunningham. Over McCain, and Cunningham gets it to go on the assist from Tobias Harris.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
George passes to MP. George dishes to MP. Pass to McCain. From deep. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. And, well, Detroit shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them, to say the least.
Leaving his defender in the absolute dust. Tobias Harris is doing everything right now.
Here's Edgecombe. Fires the 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
26 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now, here's Ivy. D right on him. Harris, good. Harris has got 8 points in the quarter.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Here's MP. Misses from short range.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And with as many three-pointers as they drain, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. They'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards. So how much does winning an award like this boost a player's confidence?
Well, I know it would have done a ton for Kenny's confidence if he ever got one.
It would have been nice, that's for sure. But Shaq, did you ever win this award?
And now back to our game. What a half from MP.
The biggest reason they're up, MP. He's on a mission, doing just about everything. This team really leans on him.
I was on a few teams that leaned on me. Big responsibility, but MP looks good so far.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Harris steps in at the 4, with Duran at the center spot. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Thompson in at the 3. Shot clock at 6. It's tipped. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to MP. MP sets the screen for Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Harris kicks to Cunningham. Fires from deep. Harris's shot is off. Philadelphia shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
So locked in from range, Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Cunningham outside. And the basket is good. Cunningham's got 13 points. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Here's Maxey. 76ers moving the ball around. And it's off from three-point range. The Pistons shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together.
The assist goes to Tobias Harris.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Oubre kicks to Maxey. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Maxey's got 6 in the quarter.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Harris outside. Ivy on the wing. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. 76ers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And stolen by Harris. Ivy with it. Now defended by MP.
Well, for a guy establishing himself like MP, playing defense goes a long way.
Oubre, good.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Grimes is checked in. Here's Thompson. And it's MP with the rebound.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Pass to Grimes. Embiid the screen. Lets the 3 fly. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Ivy. He's guarded by Grimes. For 3, Harris. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And even against defense as tight as that,
You almost expect him to still bury those.
Maxey, that's a two-pointer. Releases from the wing and drills it. Maxey's got 8 here in the quarter.
When Maxey is feeling himself, he can really fill up that stat sheet.
Here's Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Assisted by
Cunningham's got 5 assists tonight.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
MP passes to Maxey. Over Cunningham, and the 76ers tack on 2 more. The Pistons have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Pass to Ivy. No good from outside.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Oubre finds Grimes. Oubre outside. Back to MP. Drills it from outside. MP's got 35 in the game.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now Thompson. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Ivy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Maxey outside. The 76ers another 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Thompson outside. Now Cunningham. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Here's Maxey. Kendall. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Duran's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Can they get it? Here's Cunningham. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Oubre.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
The 76ers making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. And Detroit with a change here, too. Robinson's checked in for Cunningham. From deep, Maxey. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Maxey's got 29.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hands.
Robinson for 3, and it's MP with the rebound. And so MP will bring it up for Philadelphia. Here's the 3. It's good from long range. MP's got 38 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Harris. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
For now, over a decade, Harris has been getting buckets in this league. Another big night for Tobias.
MP.
Good. Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Thompson outside. Back to Ivy. MP against Harris. Pass to Thompson. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which players have had the most success from the stripe this month. MP is number 1.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
George is checked in for Kelly Oubre. MP kicks to Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Outside Robinson. There's the lob to Duran. George with the steal. Here's MP. Back to Maxey. MP with a screen on Ivy. Maxey passes to MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
MP works to refine his shooting mechanics every day, and it shows up in his game.
On the wing, Harris. Covered by MP. Harris kicks to Ivy. Clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Detroit making a switch. Hollins checked in. Clock at 4. The shot by Ivy, no good. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
MP passes to Grimes. Here's Kendall, and the dunk by MP.
Making sure of that one. MP at ground zero.
Here's Ivy. Thompson outside. Pass to Robinson. Over Grimes. Detroit, no good that time either. The 76ers shooting 71% all in all. Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Grimes passes to MP. Screen by MP. 11 feet away. Second shot opportunity. And there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got his first basket.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Duran with the screen on Maxey. The shot by Ivy, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Ivy passes to Duran. They need this one. Holland. Sweet little floater.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Guys, back to you.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
The Pistons have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Jared McCain's checked in for Philadelphia. Then for the Pistons, Paul Reed's checked in for Duran. Stewart comes in for Thompson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Ivy. And he's good on the first of 3. And Philadelphia making a change here. Edgecombe's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And he can't make it 3 for 3. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
A three-pointer is right on target.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
And here's Cunningham. He's got 13. Here's Holland. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists in the game. Back to MP. From downtown, here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive blow.
Cunningham for 3. He's clobbered. He'll get 3 shots at the line. It's going to be on MP. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
That's good from Cunningham. He hits the second from the line. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. MP getting it done for the Philadelphia 76ers. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. and there's nowhere to go but up for him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision.
He's checked in for Gordon. And a different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Paul Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. And Ivy subbed in for Robinson. They've got MP, Oubre out there with Jared McCain. Then there's Trendon Watford. And it's Bona in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And Thompson kicks to Ivy. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Oubre dishes to MP. Back to Oubre. And it's out of bounds. Okay, they say it was last touched by Ivy. The three from MP. Another three for Philadelphia.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
The three. Hits it again. Wow. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
So it's